this one's a real letdown. I say that after our reporting about the guy who killed a guy, but this one's a real letdown for me. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse gets a devastating release update. Okay, so Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is the second film of the proposed trilogy, it grossed nearly $700 million worldwide. Okay, and it's basically got a 95% score from critics and 94 from audiences. Critics and audiences rarely are on the same page on Rotten Tomatoes. And most of the time, I don't really even check for Rotten Tomatoes. But when your number is this high and this close, that's saying something. So it was one of the biggest hits of 2023, as it should be. The third film in the trilogy, Beyond the Spider-Verse, was initially slated for release earlier this year, but it has since been delayed several times before being removed from the slate entirely. Let me just say this. I am surprised that they even were initially proposing to release the third one in 2024 when the second one released in 2023, unless they had done one of those things where, like, like Harry Potter, the last movie, they filmed both movies at the same time and then split it up. I kind of thought that's what was going on, but then I realized, no, not the case at all. Sony has no plans to release the movie in 2025. Come on. Seriously? The news comes not long after Across the Spider-Verse actor Jharrel Jerome said in an interview with Screen Rant that he hadn't even begun recording his voice lines yet. This movie is still in pre-production. We're going into 2025, and this movie is still in pre-production. The cast and crew of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse are also busy with other projects. Fair enough. Ryan Gosling and Shameik Moore, who plays Miles Morales, the main character. He also stars in The Gutter, which is a comedy available for purchase on Prime Video. So that movie just came out. We did a whole trailer reaction video on that. And the second installment in the animated Web Slingers trilogy is streaming exclusively on Netflix, where it has been since late last year. Okay, so quick sidebar. I wish more of these studios had taken the route of Sony in just licensing their content out to one or two streaming services instead of creating 30 streaming services. And now here we are, they're gobbling each other up. Everything's being restructured. Separate conversation, I know. But Sony may not be as good as making a anti-hero sans Spider-Man movie, but this is a good move. This is a good move they did. So if you want to watch the second one, it's on Netflix right now. My thing is this. There was a lot of, I believe, chatter, uproar, issue when the second one came out, when we found out how hard they worked the animators, how much they put on them, and the crazy deadlines. And it's not just Sony. Disney's been a proponent of this. Marvel's been a proponent of this. Like, they are rushing these animators, not giving them the time to properly lay out their stuff, plan, edit, and it's not a good look. People need time. I'm all for that. I didn't know, though, that they required this much time. I'm just going in with the expectation that this is going to be the first Avatar levels of visual masterpiece. The first one was already, like, amazing. The second one toppled that visually. That leaves the third one. So it has big shoes to fill. So if you're taking an extra year or two, sad face, to really properly complete this and blow us away, I will patiently wait, but I will still be disappointed. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse does not have a release date attached and isn't expected to drop until 2026 at the earliest. Excuse me. What do you mean by that? Are you trying to tell me that it's possible it won't even be ready in 2026? Okay. All right. All right. I know that there is so many crazy, visually awesome, innovative, artistic things about Spider-Man. The Spider-Verse. Like, it has really changed the game. Honestly, I believe that the first one, Into the Spider-Verse, already influenced Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, because I saw some of the elements that they put in there where they were mixing up different art styles, and it was amazing. But I'm very sad. I want this movie to come out. I'm ready. I'm so ready. Like, listen, Across the Spider-Verse left us on such a cliffhanger, right? You guys have to, like, listen, you guys have to see this movie. If you haven't, no, you have to watch the first two movies and then wait for the third one, like all of us. If you haven't had a chance to see Spider-Verse and you like animation at all, if you've ever been a child ever, 99% of me believes that you'll enjoy this. You may not think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but you will definitely enjoy this. And it's visually entertaining. The storylines in both movies are very engaging. And the actors, the performances, is worth a watch. It's one of those rare things where I'm like, I feel like almost everyone should watch this movie. Unless you just really hate animation, which, no judgment. All right, guys. Are you sad as I am right now? Or are you just kind of like, Lisa, relax. It's a movie. You'll be fine. You'll live. First world problems. I agree. Let me know.